Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about functions in algebra. Okay, so functions. What is a function? Before defining function, first we will define what is a relation. Relation means a relation describes the relation between two groups. Relation between two groups. Relation between two groups. For example, there is a relation between parents and children. So parents one group, children's one group. So the relation is two between two groups is always a relation. Like teachers one group, students one group. So the relation between these two groups we can define. So generally relation means it is a relationship between two groups, usually represented as an ordered pair like input and output or x comma y, either input or output or x comma y. See, for example, I have taken here two groups. One group is A and another group is B. Okay, this group A, I can say this is input, and group B, I can say this is output. Okay, now input and output. Now the relation between these two groups, see here, x is having a relation with number 2, y having a relation with number 1, and similarly z having a relation with number 3. So this is one type of relation. See another example. Here I am taking two groups, one is x and another one is y. Okay, now in this group, first group having A, B, C, second group having numbers 1, 2, 3. Now the letter A having relation with two numbers 2 and 3. A having a relation with 2 and A having relation with 3. B having relation with 1 and C having relation with 2. So this is one relation. See one more example. Here I am taking two groups. One is group A, another one is group B. Okay, group A and group B. Now here if you see, in group A I have taken L, M, N, O. In group B 1, 2, 3, 4. So L having relation with 2, M having relation with 1 and M having relation with 3. N having relation with 3, N having relation with 4, O having relation with 2. See here, one letter having relation with one number or one letter having relation with two numbers. Okay, so this is only a relation. This is a relation. So always relation means we need minimum two groups, then only we can define a relation. Okay, now come to the definition of function. What is a function? What is a function? A relation from two groups. A relation from two groups like A and B, or you can say X and Y. So a relation between two groups A to B or X to Y is said to be a function if for every input there is a only one unique output. There is one unique output. This you have to remember. For every input there is always only one unique output. That means for every number, for every input you have only one output. For example, see here. Now this is group A and this is group B. Okay, like this is one, say this is a function. Okay, now for example, this is called input and this is called output. Okay, now for example, here I am taking one apple fruit. Now the apple fruit I am giving to this function. That means this is one like a machine. This is like a one machine, or you can take like a one mixer. Okay, now if I give you this apple to this machine or this mixer, then what will happen? This mixer will grind the fruit, then it will give you apple juice. It will give you apple juice. Apple juice is your output. So here you have to understand, you are giving only apple, so you are getting only apple juice. Like this, if you are giving orange, you will get only orange juice. You are not getting any other juice, right? So for every input, always there is only one output, one unique output, then only it is called a function. So you are giving apple to this machine we are calling as f. So giving input to the machine, then f will take that fruit and it will give you as a juice in your output. Okay, so for every input always there is only one output, then only it is a function. Okay, now we'll do some examples. See, I am taking here two groups, one is A and another one is B. The relation between these two groups I am defining using f. So okay, now in first group I am taking 1, 2, 3. In second group I am taking x, y, z. Okay, now one having relation with y, 2 having relation with x, and 3 having relation with z. So every number having only one relation with only one letter. So one having only relation with y, 2 having only relation with x, and 3 having only relation with z. So this is a function. This is a function. This is a function. Okay, see one more example. Now I am taking two groups x and y, and the relation between these two groups dividing by f. Here I am taking a, b, c, d. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the first group is called input and second group is called output. Now a having relation with 2, b also having relation with 2, c with 3, d with 4. Now this picture also represents a function. This also represents a function. See here, a having relation with how many numbers? Only one number. B having relation with how many numbers? Only one number. C having relation with only one number, 3. D having relation with only one number, 4. See, every letter having relation with only one number. Maybe number may be repeat. See, A having relation with 2, B also having relation with 2. But you have to look here, A having relation with how many numbers? Only one number, that is 2. B having relation with how many numbers? Only one number, 2. So this represents a function. This represents a function. One more example. See, I am taking here two groups. X is 1, 2, 3, 4 and Y is A, B, C, D. Now, if one having a relation with C, 3 having a relation with A, 3 having a relation with D, and 4 having a relation with C. See here. Now, 1 having relation with how many letters? Only 1. 1 having only relation with C. Okay. Now, I will give you 2 also. 2 is relation with B. So, 2 having relation with how many letters? Only 1 letter B. Now, see, 3 having relation with how many letters? A, and 3 having relation with D. So, 3 having a relation with 2 letters. One is A and D. And what about 4? 4 having a relation with C. 4 having a relation with C. 1 also C, 4 also C. No issues, because 1 having only relation with C. 4 having only relation with C. 2 having relation with only B. But 3 having relation with 2 letters A and D. So this gives you definition of function in wrong way. So what is the definition of function? Function defines every input takes only one output. See, 1 take only one output C, 2 take only one output B, 4 take only one output C, but 3 takes two outputs. 3 takes two outputs. That's why this is not a function. This is not a function. Okay. So function means every input has only one output. Every input has only one output. See one more example. So this is X and this is Y. So in first group I am taking 4 letters A, B, C, D. In second group I am taking -2, 0, 1, 5. Now the relation between these two groups I am defining like this. A having relation with 1, C having relation with 2, -2, and D is having relation with 5, and B is having relation with 0. Now look here, every input has only one output. A has how many outputs? Only one. B has how many outputs? Only one, 0. C has how many outputs? Only one, -2. D has how many outputs? Only one, 5. So this is a function. This is a function. Now this function we have to write in order pair. How to write? Like this. F is equal to, always function we have to use in set builder form. A is having relation with 1. So A and 1 is one pair. B having relation with 0. So B and 0 is one pair. C with -2. C with -2 and D with 5. This is one function. Okay, hope you understand.